we can now see a difference between a Michael Carrick and a Darren Fletcher. I think you can now see that in as much as, yes, the way Man United set up in today's game, which we analyze deeply, the way we set up, it's such that, we have freedom in certain areas of the pitch, but that freedom is done with a structure. You could see when you watch today's game, I know it's the first game of Michael Carrick, but when you watch today's game, you understand what we are trying to do from a tactical point of view. You understand our setup. You understand what we are trying to do. It's not just freedom for freedom's sake, right? As we saw against Brighton under Darren Fletcher, right? Now you're beginning to see that this is exactly what we're trying to do. We are trying to play in a certain way. We are trying to approach this part of this game in a certain way. You could see the structure. And I think for me, it was freedom, but freedom with a structure. And I think that's what makes it really, really amazing and really, really nice. I think the second thing I want to say is the fact that desire and commitment. I think you cannot fault the desire of the boys. You cannot fault the commitment of the boys. They understood what they needed to do in certain areas, and they were committed, and they had that desire. They ran for 90 plus minutes. There was no point in the game where you just thought that the guys were not committed and were not having that desire. And I think it's very, very important for us to set that tone and that standard. We have to keep that standard, because over the years, we've understand under different managers, we've understand that Manchester United is a team that can play in certain moments, right? Against a big side like Manchester City, Arsenal, we can put out that big performance, right? That standard of running, having that desire, but also we need to have that standard that we had today for all the games this season. It doesn't matter the opponent, whether it's a Burnley, whether it's a Brighton, whether it's a Wolves, run as you ran today, 100% running, have the desire as you had today, 100%. Go for the tackles as you went today. Be tactically committed to what you are going to do. And I think we saw that today. Every single moment they were focused. Every single moment they were tactically, confident. And I think we have to do that, because we don't want to go back to the past where we have this amazing, surprising performance and everybody's happy that we've contributed to a dent in Manchester City's title challenges. Yeah. But we don't want to go back and have these big games where we perform so well, and then we now have games where we don't do so well. So please, this match should be a standard. I think Michael Carrick should tell the boys, this match should be a standard for the remaining games this season.